Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, onion, fennel and cucumber, plum, pear and papaya, aubergine and saya, lime, lentils and quinoa, oatmeal bread and oatmeal flour, watercress and okra, tofu and sweet pepper.
We're at the hotel this morning, and how do we feel? Well, I'm literally beaten up and I feel a little bit dehydrated. How about you?
Basically the same.
Yeah. How is your legs doing?
My legs are doing fine. My hips are doing actually pretty good, better than I expected. But my buttocks, that's where it really hurts.
Yeah, I wish there wasn't such strict rules on what you can show, but yeah, you look so sore 2 days ago.
Yeah, you can imagine though, it looks like burn marks, honestly.
Yeah,
it's that bad.
Yeah, it literally looks like someone had actually taken like hot iron and just pinched you with it.
Yeah.
One vegan place on Happy Cow in the entire Matsuyama was sent us to the city hall. It's definitely not in the city hall. Why it says so, I don't know. But it might be here somewhere. It wasn't at City Hall and it wasn't in the park. We don't know where it is. This is inconvenient and there's not a single update on where the heck it is. So with the food truck unable to be reached, there is supposedly another vegan restaurant in Matsuyama, but it's not on Happy Cow. So if you search Matsuyama vegan, there is like a biotic restaurant, which I think is almost right in front of me or something like that. Yeah, I'm excited to try that one out. But we will, of course, try to find that big car sooner or later. But yeah, I've sent them a message, maybe they'll respond. If not, maybe I'll call them. And last clip was like 10 seconds ago, because when I said I was trying to find it, we were actually standing here. That was delicious, but there was a mistake. I got the wrong information on there. According to the thing and the thing, somebody said something, and then we went there and they said something. Now the place is only the #1 place to go for vegan options. They serve meat, they serve other animal products, but no. Delicious nevertheless, and it turns out they are on Happy Cow. Wow. That was so many things that we got wrong. The food truck thing, it's out of town. I've sent the messages about our plan. They've seen it and hasn't replied to me now, but yeah. Hopefully we'll find a solution for visiting them somehow. If it is that they come back to Matsuyama or if they stay the same place, because then we can just bicycle there to the next place. Hopefully.
And now for some of my favorite things in Japan. Vending machine with hot coffee. Look, it's just a little plastic bottle with warm coffee in it.
Yeah, it's lukewarm. They got these typical English booths. It says international call as well. There is another veg option restaurant here, but you can see like this is in the middle of the city. There's a mountain in the middle that they haven't touched, except that there's like a castle on top where we might go tomorrow. We'll see. Places with vegan options aren't open yet, so it's a soy meat curry. It took us ages to find it. I found one in Wakayama, and that's it, and we lived there for over a month before we found it. This is amazing. There are also microwavable rice in here. I think it's done.
Yeah.
It blew up almost. Oh my. I guess it's warm. Other ones too. Yeah, they're just fine. Okay, get the soy meat curry in. Oh my. Ooh, my stomach's bubbling. It looks like some of these like really finicky little foods that people make on their own. That is supposed to look like this gourmet type of meal, and it just looks like a mush like this.
Yeah.
It's not looking better the more it starts resting, I guess.
Yeah.
That's how it looks. I don't know how it's going to taste. Oh, this is amazing.
Perfect hotel lunch.
You want to try it first?
I can try it.
Is it too hot?
No, probably not. It's microwaved, come on.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's like plain fine, right?
Yeah. You can eat this, but it's not like your mother made this kind of good.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's 7-Eleven. I want to try. Like, many people just hype about this, and people in Tokyo like, oh, every single 7-Eleven got it, and no. Probably that's where the way it is in Tokyo. Let me try. No, it's actually good. Yeah, I would rate it a little bit higher than you would. It's not a restaurant level, but it's good.
It's like okay. It's like good to compare to that it is from 7-Eleven, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy this at a restaurant.
No, maybe not. But what we have found, not 100% sure, but according to the ingredients list, vegan jerky. Well, just look. There's just nothing vegan, like non-vegan here. Yeah, we'll definitely have this. If somebody knows if these are not vegan, tell us. But yeah, we're not going to know that until after we ate them, sadly. But that's how it is in Japan. You just don't know till you get it confirmed by the producer. Well, couldn't go to that restaurant, so we eat some Nepali food instead. You're excited? Okay, that other restaurant needs a little bit of an explanation. I wish that I checked Happy Cow a little bit sooner, because a comment in there says that they don't actually serve vegans anymore for some reason. Well, we had to go there to figure it out, honestly. We came to the door to this sign, and many people say, oh, so kind of them to inform in English. Well, the thing is, they only inform in English. There was absolutely no Japanese explanation, and there's something you got to know about Japan. When veganism started to boom, they were late to the game, so the majority of customers that they have coming in as vegans would actually be foreigners. What I mean about one specific group of customers is Japanese people, most likely.
And this place was not the only one that disappointed. On Happy Cow, we could find 2 ice cream places as well, but trying to sort out the places, we learned that both of them were no longer in service. One other thing we learned is that the food truck changed locations from day to day, so you actually had to contact the owner to figure out where he will be from day to day. We contacted him through Instagram. And last, the place that no longer serves vegans, but still is up on Happy Cow, really annoying. We informed Happy Cow about these things, and the ice cream places are now taken away.
Can I point out that this is the only place in Japan where I've seen tram? Yeah, no, seriously. It's the only place I've seen it. We had our plans clear for the next days. Things doesn't actually go to plan. We don't know what is going on, what the heck this is. But for the next 3 days or 4 days, everything is fully booked in that entire area of Ehime Prefecture. We plan to go to Utsuko first, then we can go to Otsu on the way to Yawatahama, where there is a moss burger. Also, it's really pretty and it's inland, but it's all fully booked all over the place. So we don't actually know what to do now. Maybe we'll just see if we just go straight to Oita. We don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. We still are going to stay here tomorrow, so we have some time to decide what we do. With today's circumstances, breakfast is Starbucks. Is this a nice breakfast? Nutritional and healthy?
Nutritional and healthy.
You might wonder what I'm doing right now. Seems like I'm hanging from something. And yeah, I'm definitely hanging from something. And I think Odaihana is as well. We can catch her behind there. Yeah, so the zip line also has a zip way. This is much more cool. I hope I don't lose any of my Crocs or anything I have in my pockets. Yeah, because samurais definitely did this. Nobody can stop me from filming up here. I might be angry. I'm just kidding. I don't think anyone minds. If we came here like a week earlier, this would have been like full in blossom, and that would look extremely amazing. Here we can let's look right through. Oh wow! Woohoo! Right through the tree line and into somebody's house. Oh jeez, that's far down. I almost peed myself a little there. Well, I can understand that this zip line might be a little too slow for too many people. This is much faster. But still, for elderly and sick people, it's definitely needed. How was that?
First time taking it in the summertime.
Yeah, because we call them ski lifts. I've heard rumors that some people like the Matsuyama Castle the most. Well, it's definitely one of the most impenetrable. This is a tiny bit taller than the hill that Wakayama Castle is on. Yeah, I'm not. No, this is certainly not the entirety of Matsuyama. Goes on over there as well. Decent size. I wonder why. It's also called Kinki Castle, meaning the gold turtle. Yeah, that's basically what it's all about. Supposedly this turtle were resting in a pool beneath this mountain. Well, that's where we're going tomorrow. Are you excited for that?
No, it's not really.
Something you see in like a medieval film. Like trapped down. Some information if you dare to pass. Oh, it's just the sheer size of this castle. And like, how the heck did they get all the materials needed to build this up the mountain? You just imagine this shot. You won't feel welcome. Oh my. Amazing. There was supposedly a famous samurai who owned this, but they haven't been able to confirm it. Today is not the only time where they do environmental things for totally different reasons. These are some incredibly rare blades. Like if you can get a katana from a swordsmith that was famous in its time and it's rare, you can get it for upwards of $1 million. Well, this is how a katana looks like, but those were not the most used in wars. Because in war times they had swords like this, it's a little bit more bent at the front. And yeah, they also got to use a lot of other weapons. But to be fair, spears were the weapon of choice for most warriors. Something to note about old Japanese architecture, they did not use spikes. They basically just played Legos. Now this is also something they did in the Meiji era, where they put up these booths to do work on their computers. Now this is a view. Right, you can even look on the other side of the castle. Yep, this is how it looks on the other side. And that's the mountains in where we came. Wonder what this is. Falls, I guess. And this is something else. Not exactly sure. Some kind of altar, definitely. So I got a golden opportunity to look inside of a Japanese vending machine. Doesn't look as refreshing on the inside. Cat fighting a snake. Jeez. Will it continue? That was so nasty looking. I was a little too late on the filming part. One more little castle to visit. There she's sitting in front of me right there. How are you? She's fine. And more sakura trees. And a tall building. This is just so weird. And down we got, and here is the man himself. He wasn't vegan. He rides horses. Yes, all you horse girls, if you ride horses, you're not vegan. Apart from North Koreans, I think the most amount of foreigners living in Japan might be Nepalese. We were at the Nepalese restaurant yesterday, and this is a store and restaurant that we were suggested. We went here yesterday a little too late, well, just to check out. And it seems like most of the options can be made veg. So if we were not to find out, it's not on Happy Cow. We could have figured out, but no, it's closed today. Jeez, we can't even go here tomorrow because only we're going to bicycle further on.
So here are our lunch today. We had a really good plan for how we would eat today. Breakfast at the hotel. Problem is, we didn't have special tickets for breakfast, so we couldn't actually come in and eat there. So we had to find Starbucks because it was the closest. We thought they had this sandwich that we ate earlier. Unfortunately, they didn't have that. They only had cake. Then we figured out that this place is closed today. It's closed on Mondays. Every other place is also closed, except for the place where we ate breakfast yesterday, but we want to eat dinner there today. Try something new. So instead of just running around the whole town and trying to find some food, we just went into the closest Family Mart and bought what they had.
Yeah, these, those, some bananas, some crisps, and we got this bun. It's a red bean paste bun. That's also vegan. I've been looking for it for ages.
Yeah.
Finally I found one that we have to share because they only had one.
Yeah, not ideal, but as I said, we can't run around the whole day just looking for food. We have to do something else as well. So.
We ordered this and we got free dessert, which is, I think, brownie, but without dairy and eggs. You look happy. You got cake. Convenient thing with deciding to be here 2 whole days, we can do some laundry. bicycling again this evening, just because, well, we want to try something else, and the amount of alternatives are few and far between. Downtown is all the places we've gotten. There are 3 other places with vegan options. Trying to reach one of them, the one that is the nearest, but it's like twice as far as the one downtown that is the farthest away from the hotel. Okay, that looks like an extremely fancy Italian restaurant. Let me see, like this place looks so posh, right? It looks so posh.
Yeah.
Okay, we just got to see. This might be a boomer because we have had mistakes before. Let's see. I was met in the door with we don't have any, and then I talked it out, and yes, this pizza is in fact vegan. Looks plain, simple, slightly boring. Anyways, this is supposedly vegan, and this is also supposedly vegan. So it's a hard choice, I guess. It looked plain and boring on the placard, but here it looks absolutely amazing. It looks like shiny, just like your face.
That's not a good thing.
You know, there is a fridge over there, but we created the freezer of it so you can put the remainder of the bread in there, because vegan bread is very hard to get in Japan. So, what have we bought today?
We have bought supplies for the next few days. Turkey we already talked about.
Jerky, yeah.
Yeah. We hope we have bought enough soy joy and chocolate for the snack. We bought this in the belief that we would have this and some cereal and the bread we brought with us to eat. But a pleasant surprise was a supermarket or a grocery store with the vegan bread.
Yeah, the same
the
brand.
Whole wheat vegan bread.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So now we definitely have bread for 2 days, like lunch and dinner amount.
Yeah.
So.
And we have an evening snack as well now.
Yeah, we have a little bit of evening snacks.
No, in that bag there's an evening snack.
What?
Yeah. There's an evening snack up there.
Oh yeah.
We forgot.
We forgot.
Yeah, these are delicious.
Yeah.
And vegan.
So the trip here has been interesting.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I would say it is possible to be vegan in Matsuyama.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just a bit time consuming.
Oh, jeez, yeah, it is. The thing is, you could easily go around and eat at the regular restaurants, and there are probably other places that you can eat as well. We figured there are some other like veg options that aren't listed on Happy Cow. We don't have the time to check each and every one, but in Japan, many stores has shot at any like random day of the week. Yeah, what is basically the advice to give to people if they want to come here as vegans?
Well, I would say take your time. Like, if you're gonna stay here, stay at least 3 or 4 days, because you're gonna use a lot of time just finding the restaurants. And finding the restaurants are so worth it. Like, there's so many things to do here. You can shop, you can visit the castle and stuff, but you're gonna use half the day to find the restaurants.
Exactly.
Especially the first few days before you actually know where they are.
Yeah, so this is basically the capital of Ehime Prefecture, which is maybe the most vegan unfriendly place in all of Japan. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But
yeah, but there are more places to eat here than where we have been. They had a regular like Moss Burger and Chochoichi Banya, and they also have more options at some of the restaurants we were at. We just didn't buy it, so you don't necessarily need to buy a lot of stuff at Family Mart and eat at the hotel.
It's mainly because we just travel, and these alternatives are the only things we got some places.
And we are really tired, so we actually didn't have the energy to just go through every place and find every place. So that's that as well.
Yeah.
So you can definitely stay here without eating at the hotel and only eating at restaurants.
And it's really touristy around there. My gosh, it's made for tourists more than Tokyo is. This is like, like really like, not necessarily party thing, but like if you want to go out shopping and everything, it's just so touristy.
Yeah, and back to food, like you need to expect to eat like maybe the same things, especially in the morning. But at the evening there are more options. But you may be walking in like from the other side to the
from side to side and then the other city.
Yeah, if you're vegan and you travel with a friend group that are not vegan and not very keen to go around and find the vegan options, I would actually say don't come here.
Yeah.
No, you need to come here with people that are willing to go to restaurants outside the city, go to the other side of the city with you to eat at restaurants.
This is the biggest city of the entire Shikoku Island.
Yeah.
And there's so few vegan alternatives. It's just baffling to me.
Yeah. But as told, there are more than we have discovered. Like the really frustrating things was to try to find all of these places that aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
On Happy Cow, we used half a day just walking from restaurant to restaurant, just finding out they're closed.
Exactly.
And you know, a whole day went off just by doing this. It was really frustrating, and we were really tired. So that's basically what we did yesterday.
Yeah, really nice place, but it isn't the best of places to go if you're vegan.
I would recommend all the places we've been to, but if I would say somewhere you should go more than once, it would definitely be the Nepali place.
Yeah.
Go check out the Nepali places for real. Really good, and I will expect the new place, like the one which was closed today, to be vegan friendly.
Yeah.
So if you're going to Matsuyama on other days and Mondays, go check it out. And the pizza place today, they had 3 different options.
Yeah.
And the rest of the places had just like one option.
Yeah.
And where we ate dinner today, it was really disappointed because they had a lunch menu and a dinner menu, and the only difference between the vegan lunch and dinner menu was like these 3 kind of
soy balls thing.
Soy balls, like what?
That's all that's different.
All the different. So, but after all, I wish I would have more days here, and we also found a supermarket with more food. So we could have lived on so much better food than we have done, but energy, time. Like I had plans for today other than the castle, but after filming our fantastic healthy lunch, we just fell asleep and slept the whole day. Like that's our energy level right now.